Hey guys, it's Foodmaster. We're back again with some more NCAA 14. And gosh, last time we played, we had to even up our record. National championship hopes down the drain after two very disappointing losses, including a last-second touchdown throw from San Diego State to take the lead and win the game. But we bounced back. Our last game, our last week at Hawaii, we sent them to the Shadow Realm 24-5. They did get a safety on us, but it's because our defense made a goal line stand, and then the offense just, couldn't quite get out. I think the call is questionable, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to play against a 2-1 Nevada team that has had some pretty close games: Washington State, Arizona, and Utah State. And, that's a 3-1 Arizona school. Washington State not having a good start. Kirk Herbstreit says that the Wolfpack are going to win this. And, I disagree with that. There's definitely a chance. Although we are slaughtering them in the overall battle, is we're going to go with, our alternate homes, because we never wear them, and they're kind of ugly. Maybe look a little bit more giraffe-like, but who knows? Load into this and see what's going on. I'm pretty sure we've got a few guys coming to visit this week. I do exist. It's not a lie. It's not the media lying to you. Ranking wise, our defense is actually really good this year compared to last year. 63rd in the nation in points, and not doing too bad in yards. We've got guys visiting, so an important bit of game there. I got a cat yelling. Injury wise, Dowdle's only out for another 4 weeks, so I guess that's positive because we have certainly missed his speed. And the Wolfpack have a right end out. He's going to be out for probably the rest of the season. Might be back for their final game. And if they make it to a bowl, he'll be back for that as well. In Savannah Stadium, we've made it back out to Lake Havasu City. And the stands are almost full, which is great news. Only the terrible seats don't seem to have fans in them. All 1,000. We're gonna start with the ball, it looks like, and I'm curious, to see how well we can do. We've got a returnable kickoff here, and Rodriguez is gonna take it. This is gonna be so bad. Decent little cut, but we just barely get past the 20. And we got to be safe with the football in all our games today. But, especially early on, as I try to figure out what I'm going to be doing, how we're going to play today. Set our adjustments, and I'm going to start with a pass. Typically, I would start with a run. However, something's telling me to go with a quick little slant. Get outside the pocket, and Wise wide open. Oh, Vanderbilt, he had 2 steps on his man. He was wide open, past the first down marker immediately. We're just going to miss him on the run. Try to run it up the middle on 2nd and 10. Get a few yards. Thompson, he's doing a great job. He'll fall forward, and he gets 10 yards, but it's not the 10 he needed. So instead of 3rd and inches, and we're just gonna go right back to the run up the middle. A text from my mom. What does she want from me? Get this play off. Ooh, that was dangerous. Thompson's gonna make a nice little adjustment to get around that big shove from the defensive tackle. We'll have a new set of downs to work with. I want to go to the air. I really do want to pass this game, but that's how we throw picks. And if I know anything about my my gameplay in NCAA 14, it's that I love picks, and we're gonna take a sack. I couldn't get rid of that. I didn't know who my running back was, what button they were gonna be right away, so I was gonna try to dump it off to him, but the play action just ended up being a little bit too slow for us. 2nd and 20, and I'm liking the X. We're gonna throw it, and there's Manning, and Kingsley Manning, nice little back juke. Maybe allowed him to get an extra yard as he fell forward, but he is by far, I think, our best player on this team. That was just a good route. So 3rd and 5. I'm gonna put it on the ground. We're close enough to midfield for me to want to go for this. So it's gonna be just a read option. Actually, I don't like this look one bit. We're gonna audible into the 0-1 trap. Again, it's 4 down territory, but there's no way that we get a read off that well in that position. Thompson isn't gonna get the first down, but again, 4th and 1. This is convertible. Sky Woolworth is a man who hates punting, and as a result, unless we're in absolute garbage field position, we're going to be going for this. Lyra comes in as the running back for this one, and on 4th and 1, Benjamin Medley's going to keep it. He's got a blocker, and ooh, that's a nice little move across the 35. And, you know, who needs 3rd down conversions when you can get on the 4th attempt? Offense stays alive. That'll keep the Wolfpack D on the field. And we're going to bring Nehemiah Bobo in motion for a little triple option here. That safety, who is our pitchman, is a long ways back. It's not going to matter, though, because we're just going to hand it off to Thompson. And there's a flag down. I'm going to say it might be a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, it's hard to complain about a call like that.
Automatic 1st down.
And just like that, we're inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. You know, the game said 15, but I'm going to say it's the 14-yard line. We're going to give it to Thompson here up the middle on this 1st and 10. Nice little cut, and have another face mask. Back-to-back for the Wolfpack?
Personal foul.
This ref's getting some airtime.
Defense.
And that's turned into a 10-yard play, basically. And a free 1st and goal from the 5. We're just going to keep running. If they're going to, you know, hang on to Thompson's face mask, we're going to keep him in there. He obviously figured something out with this Wolfpack D, and he's going to waltz into the end zone completely untouched. Long boys are on the board first. It should be 7-0, and maybe we've got this offense figured out. Just get the other team to commit penalties. It's as simple as that, truly. Texas beating a number 4 Oklahoma. I think, you know, who knows? It would take an impossible amount of chaos for us to get up into the top 10. But everybody getting losses is good for us, and Oklahoma's undefeated right now, so I want to see that 1 in the loss column. So we're rooting for Texas. And we'll hope for the best. Go with the nickel, cover 3. It's the D that's been working the best for us. And we'll see. I'm expecting this to be a run to the outside. But instead it's a pass, it's a screen. And we got lucky. We absolutely got lucky. Toa Taua, assuming that's how you say that name, runs into his blocker and falls down. He had some running room. That could have been a quick one. And another screen. Berg is not good at open field tackles. He messes that one up, and we knocked the ball loose on that hit. Nevada extremely lucky that it just, you know, safely rolls out of bounds. And I'm going to say this is probably a run on 1st and 10 after back-to-back screens. And so it went to the opposite side of where I expected it to go. Blalock misses, and 3 tackles are missed after that as Toa Taua, it's a 30-yard carry, his first carry of the game. This Wolfpack D is moving the football, or offense, sorry. I know what I'm saying. It's all been to the outside. There's a gang tackle, but we're going to get called for a face mask.
Personal foul. Face mask.
And let's see, 7-minute quarters. We're not very far in.
Automatic first down.
Halfway through the first quarter, we're going to see potentially another touchdown. This could be a high-scoring football game if it continues at this rate. Gonna have to figure something out. But they did have to sub Taua out. And quarterback's gonna scramble. Oh, I just completely whiffed on the QB on that one. And we're lucky that it didn't go for 10, I guess. 2nd and inches. This has been rough. I thought we had some stuff stuffed. There's nobody on the team can tackle. 2 broken tackles. 3 broken tackles, and he gets down to the 1-yard line. Oh my god, the team can't tackle today. All dogs go, or dogs all go. We gotta bring a serious blitz here. Yeah, that's you could drive a tank through that hole. Devontae Lee was at no risk of getting tackled on that play. Astonishing how badly our defense does there. And Nevada is going to tie it up 7-7. You know, I got to say, probably our home field advantage of being out here in Lake Havasu City is negated a little bit by Nevada's, you know, own deserty experience. You know, might not be the harshest of climates. You know, right on the Eastern Sierra essentially, but it's still got a little bit going for him. That should have been handed off. We're stuck. We do get the pitch off to Kingsley Manning. I don't know what the hell that play was. We got 2 yards out of it though, and we're gonna go to the air. That was nuts. Not sure how we have the football. 2nd and 8. And rolling. Our Y's wide open. It's Nehemiah Bobo, and he's going to be right at the 50. Probably just shy at the 49. That's what they call it. And we're going to go back to the motion wide receiver option. We really just got to hope that Vandermeulen can hold his block on the corner there. We've got our read and our pitch man. And perfect pitch. Nehemiah Bobo is going to get a nice 12 yards on that carry. So utilizing the speed of the receivers to try and get a little bit of outside running early in this game, something that we haven't really done in our previous matchups. And who knows, maybe that opens up the inside running a little bit as we're going to audible to an 0-1 trap and allow Thompson to try to hit the middle. Minute and 53 left in the first quarter, and that was just my bad on missing the hole, essentially. Common problem. 2nd and 9. Let's go to the air again. Try to get something safe. We've got a couple dump-offs in the form of Vandermeulen and Manning. I'm going to be looking for Thompson, but if Vincent looks like he's going to be open, which I think he will be, we're going to hit that and work our way towards the red zone. So neither team seems to be able to stop the other on defense, and you know, that's the makings of a shootout if I've ever seen one. 7 first downs for Western Arizona. We've got a minute left in the first quarter, and that's a nice little cut from Thompson. Didn't turn into as much as I was expecting, but still a good 3-yard carry there on the first down. And you know what? If Nevada wants to do it, we can do it as well. We're going to go into a little bit of a hurry up, no huddle. I'm looking for Bobo. I don't think Manning will be able to get as open as I want him to, and I don't like anything that I'm seeing. I think that was Lyra or someone came open. but we just had to throw that one away. Let it hit the turf safely and hold on to the football. 1 of 2 on third downs. We're gonna try to, you know, pick up a first here. But 3rd and 7. Ooh, I don't like what I'm seeing at all. It's a risky throw, and somehow Vincent caught it. I thought it was an interception, and I was about to really freak out. Instead, it's somehow caught by Garen Vincent. He really pulled it away from the defender there, got it out of his hands, but then managed to lose 5 yards on the play. I barely squeaked the field goal in. That's a couple centimeters away from the upright, but it's points on the board, and it's a 10-7 lead for the Giraffes. So we're going to just immediately kick it off. 30 seconds left now in the first, and this should be a touchback. We've got that big wind at our back. See if the defense can get a stop. We were very unsuccessful the first time out on the field as they went towards the outside. We're going to focus on Taua this time. Last year when we played Nevada, he absolutely destroyed us. Quarterback's going to scramble. I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss. And then Malik Henry will get 9 yards. Having a hard time. Just like being in position to tackle so far in this game. Expecting a run or maybe a screen here on 2nd and 1. And yeah, it's a handoff right up the middle. There's one broken tackle. And Taua will get 8 yards on the carry. Guy Hendricks already has 5 tackles in this game. Seems like it's all for naught though, because we're having a real hard time doing anything about it. 1st and 10. And nope. Thank the Lord. We get a little bit of a break for the defense. You know, maybe make a couple adjustments. We'll hope for the best. We are actually going to make an adjustment. Higher tackle chance. No big hits, but we're having a really hard time wrapping these guys up. Slippery little dogs. See what we can do on this 1st down to start the 2nd quarter. And I'm expecting a run towards the outside, and there we go. First hit. Is able to bring the man down that time. Only a 2-yard gain. That might be the shortest amount that Nevada has gained on a play so far. And could be, as far as I'm concerned, the start of a stop. As I say that, there's a broken tackle at a 1st down. I completely expected it to go towards that right side, so I sold out on it, and they put it to the left. It's been rough. We're gonna go to the air here. And, oh, I thought we had a chance to maybe grab that one out of the air, but it's Miles Beach for a 9-yard reception. The defense can't do anything right now. Let's say a run to the left. And to the right, but we did bring him down. It's a gain of nothing. And Reno, Nevada is a little bit concerned that they're not able to just continue to decimate us. 3rd and 1, they're going to go to the air, and they'll convert it. Elijah Cooks, 11 yards through the air. Couldn't get pressure on the quarterback. We did rush 4, but it's not enough. And I'm going to just continue to essentially, I'm spying the running back to see where he's going to go. We'll get 5 yards on that carry. This drive does seem a little bit shorter than the last time. Our defense was longer. It's taking longer than the last time our defense was out on the field. On this 2nd down, it's going to be a handoff to Lee, who went in for the touchdown last time. He carried the ball. That time it's a gain of nothing. It's going to hurt his average quite a bit. 3rd and 5. We've got a chance to hold them to a field goal. Focus on Lee here. I've called it as a pass. I was right. It's a screen. And we're going to bring him down. It's a loss of 1. I was really late reacting to that, so the CPU bailed me out on that one. And we're going to hold the Wolfpack to a field goal attempt. I don't think that Rodriguez is going to have the opportunity to block this one because it just has never happened. They're going to get it up. No problem. Straight down the middle. It's going to be 10-all as Texas is taking it to Oklahoma. Oh, man. They took him out to the barn and brought out the chainsaws, what it seems like to me. Rodriguez will have another chance to return. I like that it's kind of on this edge. He's sped up. He's got blocks. He's going to be across the 30. And it's right about at the 35-yard line. Tried to take it back inside. Might have been able to get an extra yard or two, but this is great field position to start with. And we're going to just put it on the ground. 4:46 left in the second. And, oh, I lost all my momentum. Failed the attempt there. At a quick cut. But still 6 yards. And kind of hoping we score quick here. Thompson gets us a couple more. We're going to go with a hurry up here on this 3rd and 1. This is 4-down territory. Again, Sky Woolworth, the coach, we're near enough that you don't have to get it all at once. You got 4 downs, you might as well use them. It's a good 2-yard carry. It'll stop the clock for Travis Thompson and allow us to continue to move the football. 1st and 10. We're going to go to the air, and we've got Garen Vincent across for another 1st down. That's 15 yards. And let's just keep throwing. Screw it. Getting outside the pocket on this one. I'm going to throw it away. Stop the clock. We're 5 of 8 passing, so I don't think nearly as good as what I imagine is the perfect completion percentage for Nevada, but no turnovers yet. Let me knock on wood, because every time I say that, we have a turnover. Triple option. This could be where it happens. We need Kingsley Manning to hold his block, and instead, actually, we're going to be able to just take off with Benjamin Medley, pick up another 1st down on the ground, and use the quarterback's legs to our advantage. You know what? I've made a decision. We're going to do conservative tempo here, now that we are in at least scoring position, and try to make it so that Nevada can't score another time in this half. Hopefully we don't move too quick. 3.5 minutes in the half. At the very least, we should be able to put up 3, but I'm expecting a touchdown, especially with how easily we seem to be moving the ball. 2nd and 2. We'll get outside the pocket again. Oh my gosh, the good coverage. We're just gonna do it on the ground. We got a yard out of that. Granted, we used probably a solid amount of Ben's stamina there, but it's better than nothing. Keeps the clock moving, and we've got a 3rd and 1. 2 attempts here, in my opinion, to get this 1st down. Going with the read option here. Ben's got it, no problem. This could be a touchdown, but he's not quite fast enough. Instead, just a 1st and goal. We've got 100 yards on the day as a team, and we're at the 7-yard line this time. Clock below 2 minutes. We're going to have to hopefully not score on this 1st play. There's a chance. Oh gosh, Ben. Ben had a bit of a jet lag there. Or maybe that was on Thompson for just completely ignoring the fact that he had the opportunity to carry that one. It turned into a designed quarterback run somehow. And now in 2nd and goal, just keep moving the football. Just over a minute to play. And Thompson's going to get in. Good running. Kept the legs moving. Put his head down. Was able to fall forward through that tackle from the safety into the end zone. So 1 minute and 10 left in the half. And we're going to be up 7. There's plenty of time with all 3 timeouts for Nevada to come out and score on us. But we're going to hope for the best. And that was a terrible kick. I should not have looked away at that time. That was disappointing. They're going to field this at almost the 10. So the fact that we held them to just past the 25 is really good news. What the heck is going on there? All right, defense has been atrocious so far. I'm expecting a lot of passes on this drive. So let's see what we can do. Put Arrington into the QB spy. See where I can help. Quarterback's going to take off, and I would love it if that linebacker would have stepped up and popped him, but it's only a gain of 5 for Malik Henry this time. And to me, that's a little bit better than where we were previously. 2nd and 5. Clock moving. Oh, or no, they took a timeout. Okay. Going to be expecting a lot of passes here, and the pick for Rodriguez, the returner. Ooh, if he would have got free, he has the speed to maybe take that, but winning the turnover battle so far, and with 58 seconds in all of our timeouts, not to mention our field position, we definitely have a chance to score on this. Let's go with a corner strike to start. We're in field goal range at the very least, but that's a great play. We're looking for Kingsley Manning. In fact, I'm going to have Garin Vincent shunt away from that, and Manning wide open inside the red zone. I think he might have got out of bounds as well. And that's a good 19 yards on the first play of this drive. He's at the 14-yard line, and we have the opportunity to run it a little bit here. Clock being stopped and all. And with all our timeouts, I'm not too worried about the outcomes. We're going to hand that one off to Thompson. Great little cut. A huge 9-yard carry. And it really does seem to me like this is going to be a touchdown drive. 0-1 trap, you better believe it. 40 seconds on the clock. We'll give it to Thompson. Let him take it up the middle. Drop the helmet, and he's into the end zone. No problem. Quick touchdown drive after the turnover. We took advantage of it. 24 seconds off the clock. And, man, our kicker almost got run into there. But 24-10, we've got a 2-touchdown lead as we're close to going into the third quarter. It is possible for Nevada to still score on us. 34 seconds is plenty of time, especially with 2 timeouts. But our defense got the first stop of the game, and that's all that matters, especially in a shootout. The offense that falters first is going to be the one that has the biggest problems in a game where neither D is playing all that well. And Rodriguez almost had another pass intercepted. Oh, he should be upset about that one, because that would have probably been another touchdown for us. They went right back to the same play that they had just previously thrown an interception on. And as a result, it really almost bit him in the ass. They're not going to go to it again, are they? Oh, Berg, I had a hope. Tackled inbounds before the first down marker, so 3rd and 2. And they're going to take their second timeout. So they do want to score here, is what I'm getting from them. 6 of 8 for Malik Henry. His 2 incompletions. One was an interception, and the other one was almost an interception, as they're going to go deep, and Henry tried to take off on that. We're going to take a timeout. 20 seconds left, 4th and 4. But the way that we've been moving the ball, it's definitely possible for us to score again, especially if we get a decent return on this. Take Bray back as an extra blocker. I am assuming they won't fake this. And we're going to try to get out towards the edge. Rodriguez is going to have a hard time. 12 seconds. Now, we don't want to throw a pick because our turnover differential matters so much to us. But we are going to give it a couple shots. 4 verts here on this 1st and 10, because even a field goal would be nice. Looking for Vandermeulen. I like Manning alone. It really just depends on where that safety goes. And Vandermeulen wide open. We're across the 50 in one play. 8 seconds to go. I'm going to take our first time out just so that we have a chance to really think about it. Don't have to go straight into the hurry up. We essentially have, I think, what should be one shot here to get us closer. I'm playing for the field goal. I'm looking for Kingsley Manning. I'm throwing him to him pretty much no matter what. And that's going to be us in field goal range. 3 seconds to go in the half. And that's just a disaster for the Nevada offense. All of a sudden, they got incredibly inefficient. This should be good. And we're able to turn their 2 mistakes into a super quick 10 points. And so what I was expecting to be maybe a 1 touchdown lead going into the half very, very, very quickly becomes 17 points. And Nevada gets the ball like we were kicking off to them anyways, so not a super huge advantage for them to be getting it to start the second half. Defense is feeling a little bit more confident now. Who knows, maybe we see the play calling get a little bit more aggressive for Nevada, although I expect it to go to Taua pretty frequently. That's a bit of a draw, and we're there to swallow it up. So we've gotten a little bit more conservative with our rushing, and since they're kind of trying to get a little tricky with where they're putting the ball with like draws and whatnot, we are making sure that we're just watching the running back and going to where he's going. As you saw with that one, they go with the draw, and it gets nothing as a result. Expecting this one to go to the air. I could see an out route working for them. There's no screen. All day to throw for the quarterback, and it's an interception for Newberry. We're going to be up 2-0 on the turnover differential, and it's a pick six as well. Malik Henry. Looked like he threw it straight to Newberry. And this game is very quickly getting away from Nevada. 34-10. That's a technically only a 3-score game, but realistically a 4-score game early in the third. And, you know, the 3 incompletions that Malik Henry has had have been an interception, a dropped interception, and then another interception that went for 6. And our defense has now scored almost as much as Nevada has as a team. Up 2-0. A great turnover differential for us. Let's see what we can get going here. I kind of expect them to maybe get a little conservative. We try to stick with this guy here. And it's a good completion for 8 yards to Henry Ikahihifo. Something like that. Stood a little slow, but I'm not getting that one no matter what. 2nd and 2. We're going to see a run. Running back, no. Ooh, they go right back to Henry Ikahihifo. Sounds kind of correct. And it's another first down. Malik Henry obviously is not gun shy at this point, as that out route has been you know, a dangerous throw already. One of the spots where having a little bit extra height on your defense helps is that it's harder for them to throw over you on those long across the field out routes. We get a second in it. I expect a run here. I'm gonna focus it on Lee. And no running. Late release, and you know, I took off paying attention to the tight end because it looked like he was going to go on a route, and I didn't notice Henry starting to scramble, and then I got stuck behind the tight end. It was an inadvertent block that he set, allows him to scramble free. And that was just an ugly missed pass. I don't know if somebody got a body on him or what, but that was not pretty. Henry taking off again. Land a nice hit stick hit on him. Oh, and they're going to hurry up. I don't have time to look at anything else. 3rd and 5. They go with the screen. Berg has been terrible this season in open field tackles and last season as well, but he gets the job done there. So that's a very solid 3rd down stop. They're going to bring out the field goal formation, and I don't trust that at all. So the punt return safe zone is what I'm going to bring out. And on 4th and 6, this is a bit of a long one, but I do think they have the wind at their backs. And, oh, I guess I'm returning it. I didn't want Rodriguez to grab it because now our field position is garbage. I didn't realize we had somebody back there. Texas destroys Oklahoma. And all that I've done is accidentally give me a lot more work. We're starting this drive at our own 14. So, no immediate 4th down territory. And I'm kind of tempted to just get super conservative with the play calling and just start burning clock, because it's going to be hard to give up a 24-point lead. But at the same time, I want to just pile it on. It's a great carry from Thompson. And you know what? We're going to keep utilizing these triple options. They've been working well. Kingsley Manning has gotten some good carries. Just need Nehemiah to hold his block. And could have pitched that one out and it would have gone for, a fair distance, but got to be safe. Keep control of the ball and just, take the loss of a yard if need be. Going to the air here on this 2nd and 11. And I'm liking it. Nehemiah Bobo wide open. Perfect little hitch route there. Good awareness of where the chains were. And now we will just run it again on 1st down. They're bringing the safety in. And, a play like that where you've got so many guys on the line for us is difficult. Mostly because it keys off the defense as to what we have our ideas set as for the play. And we don't have the speed to get to the line. So if the hole isn't massive, we're going to have a hard time getting to it. And on 3rd and 1, we just ran an 0-1 trap and we're going to run it again. That pulling guard is so nice to have. And good little move. Made the adjustment to the right side. Saw the pressure coming up on the left. And it's enough to get us the 1st down and just keep moving the football. We're across midfield. It's been one of our longest drives yet. And, I don't like anything. I do like Vandermeulen. The ball's thrown a little bit behind him, but he makes a great adjustment to grab that one. And Eddie gets his 2nd catch of the day. This was just good all around. Kind of an odd adjustment. I wish that it was thrown in front of him because throwing behind him like that is certainly dangerous in terms of, throwing picks and whatnot, but works out in our favor. And our pitch man is the man on the edge. So this will be interesting. Kingsley Manning in motion. And the late pitch is going to give us almost another 1st down. The outside running has been here today when it has not existed in the past. So I'm a big fan of that as we're kind of getting late in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and inches. And B is open. It's Eddie Vandermeulen again, and we're inside the 5. I was not expecting him to be free. I was trying to look for the Y receiver, but B is going to come open like that. We'll hit him 10 times out of 10. Certainly not going to complain. Halfback dive. Just take it up the middle. Keep burning clock. Try to put some more TDs on the board, and Travis Thompson, no problems getting it on that one. It's going to be a nice touchdown. Another nice touchdown, I should say. And that'll be a 41-10 lead. Up 31 points as Ohio State gives Nebraska their 1st loss. Interesting, to say the least.
Number 7 back to return.
6 mile-an-hour winds on the kickoff. Should be out of the back of the end zone. We got a hold of it. And the defense, I want another turnover. I'm feeling greedy today. It's the uniforms. We don't wear them often. And it seems like we put these bad boys on at home, and we're here to win. We do have guys visiting today as well. So being able to show them some good wins is nice. 1st and 10. I'm expecting a lot of passes, but with Taua in, could see some draws or some outside runs as well. And quarterback's going to take off, and Malik Henry, he fumbled the, what? What the hell happened? He fumbled the football. There's a flag down.
Personal foul.
It's a clipping, so it doesn't matter. We get the football. That's our turnover. But what the hell happens?
Recovered by the defense.
It almost looked like he tried to pitch the ball. But I'm not entirely sure. He decides to scramble. We make the nice move to get out there. We pop him. And the ball just squirts out right like into Newberry's hands. Incredible. And they get called for the clipping as well. I'm not sure who on. Oh, on that wide receiver. He pushed Newberry, who fell, but right as he got up, there was a football right in front of him. That's a bizarre turn of events. We got the 3rd turnover. Nevada has collapsed when this game started. Their 1st and 2nd drives, I thought we were in big trouble. Seems like that might be the other way around. 1st and 10. We're going to run this actually to the other side. I'm at a loss for words as to how that play just turned out. We somehow have the football, and I can't complain about it. Let's pass it here on this 2nd and 8. It looks like they're going to bring some pressure. I want Lyra to go across that way, and I want Vincent as an extra blocker on this one. And they didn't really bring pressure, as we just had the ball bounce in and out of Nehemiah Bobo's hands. It's just still so stunned from how we got the ball. And I want to pass here on 3rd and 8, but not really sure who we look to. I do like Kingsley Manning, our ex, going across the top. Vandermeulen and Bobo don't really have the distance. Although Bobo was wide open, I'm just gonna have to get rid of this one. Can't take the sack there, but I was late to react. And we've got the win at our back. Let's try to set a record. In our dynasty, the record for longest kick was 46 yards. But thanks to the win, we're going to up that to 47. Let the kicker continue to get a few attempts. And it's not great news for Nevada. Down 34 now. You know, you hate to see it. Let's go ahead and go cover 3. Up on Taua. They're going to continue to pass. Somehow he's fought his way forward for 6 yards there, but you know, is it really going to be useful to these guys? I'm not sure. I'll be focused on Taua this whole game just because how easily he's cut us up earlier, although it kind of seems like oh my gosh, Cooks is wide open. Blalock doesn't need to do anything. They just stepped out of bounds. Wide open is Elijah Cooks. Henry, even though he's had 3 turnovers himself, he's getting close to 100 yards passing. Not a super huge achievement, to be honest. I see guys wide open. Oh, I knew I didn't need to worry about it too much because of the height on that one, but that could have been our fourth turnover from the defense. Could have been our 3rd interception of the game, but regardless, swatted passes are still nice as well. 2nd and 10. Defense has been looking all right. They're going to throw deep. This should... Oh, I shouldn't have used Berg so early. I used him too early to try to get position. He might have had a chance to get his hands on the ball. Instead, it's just an incompletion out of the back of the end zone in a 3rd and 10. They've got the wind coming at them, so this would be an incredibly difficult field goal. if they don't get any yards here, they're going to go with the screen. And they got a yard. Who knows, maybe that's what they needed. 4th and 9, end of the third quarter. We're going to go into the fourth with a 34-point lead. And I have a decent feeling that, oh, I guess they're going to go for it. I was going to say that they don't hit the field goal, as I guess they do have the wind at their back now, but they've realized the dire situation. Not a screen. I see guys open all day to throw, and Blanks is going to pick that one off. Great little adjustment. 3 interceptions for the defense, including a fumble recovery. I did user him into position to make sure that he got in front, and it's just a nice little jump. You know, we're going to go conservative on the tempo because this game's over. It's as simple as that. Nevada has just been bombed today. You know, we'll just let Thompson start to run out the clock, and you know, if he's going to get 9-yard carries, I won't complain. Won't complain at all. I kind of want to... we're going to try a flea flicker. This is not going to go well. I will guarantee you that. Nehemiah Bobo going across. I want Manning going across. 2nd and 1. We'll hand it off. It gets pitched back to us outside the pocket. And the flea flicker. Oh, it wasn't successful. It's an incomplete pass. Lyra couldn't hold on through the contact. I think I probably had some guys more open than that. Yeah, X was coming open, but you know, you got to complete that. You can't have it hit it in your hands. Granted, he is a fullback. That's how he shows up on the roster. But you can't screw that one up. Good 2-yard carry for Thompson. We'll just keep it on the ground here. See what we can do. Continue to burn out the clock. This should be the final drive of the game. I got no idea how they could do anything to stop us from burning the clock. The only way they can get the ball back here, in my opinion, is if we score too quickly. So those big runs actually hurt us to stop the clock. We're almost across midfield. We're going to give this to Mosby. I've never seen Mosby get a handoff before. He's gonna get us a nice 3 yards, and Wade Mosby has left the hotel and he's gotten his first carry. It must truly be garbage time for this team. I should probably take Medley out, but in reality in this game, you know, allowing your backups to get reps doesn't really help all that much. So we'll just call it good. Lyra getting a good couple yards there. And on 3rd and 1, we'll run a little read option just to make sure that we are able to pick up the first down. And good carries all the way around. 5 more yards on the ground. We are flying. You know, down the field, getting these rushing yards. Just burning some more clock. We've burned off almost half the quarter here on this drive alone. And Lyra, I had a late reaction to save that one, but it's not enough, and it'll be 2nd and 7. Under 3 minutes. We gotta hope that we get a first down here. Mosby getting his next carry. And there's the first down that we needed. Don't think Nevada's going to be taking any timeouts to save time on this one. Pretty sure they just want to get back to Reno. And we're going to be 2.5 minutes left. No, I'm not gonna stop myself from scoring. They can't stop the run for some reason. I'm certainly not going to be like throwing or doing anything to jeopardize our lead in the turnover differential. We're up 4-0 today, which will help our season stats. More important, I don't have to drink anything. Lyra is getting us across for another first down inside the red zone. He gets to the 11-yard line. And I do want a touchdown because of the XP for Sky Woolworth. Try to level up our coach. But I'm just not sure it happens. 2nd and 7. We've got 8 yards to go. If I take a timeout, you think that they'll try to you know, attack us after the game? I hope not, because we're running a read option. Lyrer isn't going to get it. Medley will hold on to it. And uh-oh. Okay. Medley was a little bit slow to get up on that. It was going to be the ultimate karma if he got injured on that play. 3rd and 4. Lyra's going to get it. And there's our touchdown. You know, we did it for the 25 XP. Scoring over 50 points. Assuming we hit this in this game. That was a 6-minute, 31-second drive in a game where we only have 7-minute quarters. Tulsa beats a number 13 UCF who's taking their 2nd loss of the season pretty damn early. I don't think that they're going to be able to do anything. Not taking it out. Just smart, dangerous thing, kick returns. 420 total yards. 24 first downs. And 4 turnovers is the story of the day. 3 interceptions and a fumble recovered, including a pick 6 for this defense. Kind of expecting this to be a run, but you never know what these teams are trying. And yeah, they're going to go to the outside. It'd be real embarrassing if we are going to give this touchdown up. Blanks needs to at least slow him down. My goodness. And they're going to go in their hurry up. 15 seconds left. This is payback. They say, hey, fuck you for scoring that last one. We're going to try our hardest. Let's see if they go to the air, if they just hand it off again. It's going to be a handoff back to the outside. That one won't go for anything, so probably should be the final play, but they're gonna go for it again. See if they get this one off. 4 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and 000s on the clock. So the Western Arizona Giraffes are going to get back above the 500 record. Technically for the 2nd time this season, after starting 1-0. 3-2. Travis Thompson with a solid game. 4 touchdown carries on only 114 yards. That's pretty solid. 100% red zone efficiency. All sorts of turnovers. Pass completion rating was fantastic. No interceptions thrown. The offense was blazing. The defense figured it out. We're going to get a lot of XP there. And we're going to get a chance to move on. Towards the next game. 11, Florida loses. Georgia beats Tennessee. Not really a whole lot of upsets. Stanford beats Oregon State. Notre Dame wins. Akron wins. Good for them. Time of possession, as always, goes heavily in our favor. And how about the fact that we ran for 246 yards? It's not easy for us to do. Thomas Newberry, the strong safeties. 3 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and interception. And what they don't show, it's also a fumble recovered. And a defensive touchdown, because his interception was actually a pick 6. And we also level up Sky Woolworth. Things are looking up for the Giraffes. Go ahead and throw that point, or that level up, into some more recruiting. We're gonna put it on the first one of the closer. Probably our next level up will finish off that opener, just to help out with next season. But we are, just early enough in the season where that level will help us a ton, but we're also late enough where giving it to the opener skill isn't going to give us the biggest benefit. Go ahead and sim through this week, and we're happy. We were ranked 52nd in the nation before this win. I gotta say, we ducked these fools. 51-10. It's just so obvious that when we don't have turnovers, or when we win the turnover differential, or the turnover battle, we tend to do really well. It just, depends on if I make stupid decisions, which I somehow managed to limit. Okay. Herb Street had Nevada winning it. He looks like a damn fool. And we play at New Mexico, who did a number on us last year. They did a pretty solid job beating us down. So definitely, you know, hoping to move forward. We get commits early this season, including a 69 overall right tackle. That's solid. And give you one of these, Mandrell. Oof. They're also 3-2, so there's a battle to see who gets shoved down to the 500 record. Giving away 3 scholarships already. And we're going to go ahead and sort by our overalls. We took the highest guy on our board so far. We're probably going to get the next couple high guys on the board. Don't even need to put points into Anthony Eugene. Solid wide receiver. Now, look at these leads. I think we're going to be able to start spending some points on scouting. See if we can find a couple of new solid candidates. After getting slapped around last year, it certainly feels good to be, you know, being able to put a beat down on another team. See if we can find us a gem. I don't think any of these top guys care enough about us. Michael Love, yeah, we're 2,400 points down. I was gonna say we're second on his board, but it's light years away. So we're not really trying to pick him up. Scroll through all these tall individuals and let's just go ahead and scout a few of them, because you never know when you're gonna find that, you know, incredible gem. Although down this far, pretty much the only good players that we're gonna find will be JUCO guys, which, you know, isn't necessarily a terrible thing for us. Could be better. Let's check out 14 guys apparently not scouted. Wasn't aware of that. Let's see what we got here. I know we have quite a few busts that are on this board right now. Ooh, Brandon Hills jumps up to a 69 overall. Makes sense why we have the lead in him. That's a big up. Not really any gems though. We get a lot more busts than we find gems. And let me tell you, Howard Burks is. I'm gonna take him off the board right away, I think, because there's no place for a 45 overall tackle when like 90% of the guys that we recruit are tackles. A couple of these guys can come off because they're already committed elsewhere. There's another bust. Don't mind finding a bust, especially when they're already low in their overall, because it means that we get free XP. Let's go ahead and look by overall again, and guys like Rico Thomas. Let's see what we can do. They're alright, Mandrell. I usually go with the like Boss Hog Michigan ones, but I wanted to change it up. And so far, you know, it makes me, you know, avoid mistakes. You know, it punishes me a decent amount, so kind of like them. Certainly not easy, but also not like the most impossible sliders in the world either. Throw some points towards guys, and that's some simple recruiting. All 6,000 points put away. Found a couple of new guys to start looking at. So I want to look where we're ranked now. How close are we to being in that top 25? We were 52nd. We move up to 41st. A nice looking outlook for the next 2 years, and then some sort of quick drop off. We're almost in the A territory for ranking. And yeah, we are on Heisman difficulty, all Heisman. I guess I could also probably throw that into that slider info.